If you ever fancy going racing, there's lots of opportunities to do that and lots of different cars. You can choose something as cheap as chips like a Citroen C1, or maybe something fun like an MX-5 or a Caterham, or something really expensive like a GT3 if that floats your boat. What about something really crazy? How about a Aston Martin Vulcan? Let's go and have a look. The Aston Martin Vulcan is a real one-of-a-kind, or at least 24 of a kind, as there are only 24 in the world, each with an original price tag of around $2.4 million, or about £1.8 million. It's based on the Aston Martin 177, and was conceived as a faster 177, but as these things often do, the project took on a life of its own and a brand new car was born. Powering the Vulcan is a Cosworth-developed 7-litre naturally aspirated V12 engine that pushes out about 820 horsepower. The engine was originally used in the Vantage GT3 race car, and the eagle-eyed will notice that it's actually gained a litre, with the Vantage engine only being 6 litres. The bumps are smoothed out with a 4-way adjustable pushrod double wishbone suspension, with anti-dive geometry on the front and anti-squat and anti-lift geometry at the back. Stopping power comes from Brembo carbon ceramic racing disc brakes and a Bosch M4 Motorsport driver adjustable 11-position anti-lock braking system. The power makes its way to the wheels via 6-speed X-Track sequential racing power shift. The carbon fibre tub is from the 177 as designed by Multimatic. It incorporates an integrated FIA-compliant all-steel roll cage and a rear subframe designed to carry the transmission and rear suspension, and handles the downforce generated by the rear wing. Did I mention the downforce? Top speed, the Vulcan generates more than it weighs, about 1,361 kilos. The rear wing is a bit of a beast, and combined with the underbody diffuser, really sticks the car to the road. The Evo upgrade pack was launched in 2017, of which this car benefits. This added a second element to the wing, front dive planes and pressure reducing vents over the front wheels. I don't know how many of these cars have been bought purely as an investment and are currently gathering dust, but the example we have here is anything but. Having been upgraded to become road legal, the car completed the Gumball Rally. It then had the Evo upgrade and is now back at its spiritual home, the racetrack. But instead of doing endless uncompetitive laps, it's in fact out there competing in the Britcar British Endurance Championship. The car is run by Venture Innovations, with Gleb Stepanovs and Stephen Tompkins doing the driving. So I took the opportunity to have a quick chat with Stephen and find out a little bit more.
What's the sort of thought process between taking a £2 million car out racing? It's a track day car, but you decided to go racing with it?
Why not? It's there to be used, isn't it? 24 of them built, and this one's the busiest. We did Gumball, I'm not sure if you're aware of, a few years ago, so this is the only one that's got the road kit converted to the road, but why not go and do the Gumball and then convert it back to racing and let's go racing. I've got to say, I'm as surprised as you probably when Gleb said we're going to do it. I'm immensely pleased, and he's always wanted to go and race it, and I think his thing is, why not? It's a great car and it should be used, and it's not a cheap car, and I'm very aware of that, but he wants to get out and use it, and I think he's doing a great job actually, waving the flag for Vulcan and Aston Martin.
Yeah. So you said it's had the road kit done to it as well, but there's the kind of the race upgrade that was done?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so that would have been forgetting COVID, about 4 or 5 years ago, he got the Evo pack, so the moved aero towards the front. And obviously, because initially we started with doing the track days for the customers, and then Gleb's upgraded the car, and because as he's improving and his skills are progressing, the aero pack works better, it moves more grip to the front. So yeah, he's embracing everything with it. we both love the car so much.
So have you actually done any specific upgrades yourself to it, or is it pretty much a spec as it came out of?
There are little things. We're trying to find ways where we can save some weight in the car, because it wasn't necessarily built to go and race and win the World Endurance Championship. So it came out of the factory with lots of luxury, but there's only so much you can do to it. So if there's somewhere we could save a bit of weight, we would, but we're never going to get it down to a really lightweight race car. But yeah, we're always trying to evolve it. I think the top priority is make sure the handling, we can improve the handling, so we're perhaps going to take it away from a bit more customer, comfortable, safe, to a little bit more edgy for racing riders.
Okay. Did Aston Martin have anything to say about you sort of taking it out racing, or?
No, I think they're really pleased. They're very pleased. They were behind the Gumball effort. The cars they were doing the Gumball, so they got involved with that. So yeah, they're quite proactive.
So when you go into a 50-50 corner with somebody, it's got to be in the back of your head that you're driving a £2 million car. Does that affect you in any way?
Yeah, I'm just hoping that it's big enough car, and now it's bright enough, so they should be able to see that I'm coming through.
Okay.
And hopefully that's what Gleb's going to do as well. No, you just weigh it up, because the onus is always on the car passing the car in front. It's more their responsibility, but no, I'll just...
Do you think that weighs heavy on the guys you're racing against?
Let's hope so.
Yeah. So, I mean, there must be some sort of contingency as well in that potentially it is going to accrue some sort of damage. Is that just something you
don't talk about that?
No, talk, right? Okay.
No, the biggest problem with that would be the time scale. It's if there's damage, there aren't parts lying around on the shelf for these, so that's the biggest problem. But no, I do think of it, but it's not in the forefront of my mind, because if you just start driving like that, you're not moving forwards, are you? You're going backwards. So no, just drive looking ahead, be sensible, and you know, the British Endurance Championship, seemingly everybody is quite sensible and courteous. I let a couple of people through today, because it's not for me to ruin their qualifying lap, is it? It's not Abu Dhabi, the F1 race, the last race. It's the F1 Championship.
I mean, I suppose the BOP on this is going to be quite severe.
Absolutely. I mean, just entering this, we had a conversation, because we could have carried more ballast, we could have tried to address the power and put ourselves in the class, and it was, do we go into a class and where we can just crack on and race, but then we're restricted, or do we then we're quite happy to have a go, if you want, in the appropriate class, but accept potentially it's not going to be the winning car. We always want to have the car that will win. But yeah, I mean, there's always thoughts of where we can go. One of the biggest problems for us is noise, and that's the main thing we've worked on, is to make the car not quieter, so that one, we can come and do test days, but we can fit into circuits and noise limits. So French have done a great job on that. So we hope, I touch wood. So far so good. But yeah, that sort of decision thinking then moves over to Gleb, and you might just, it'd be great if you're listening, Gleb. I'm ready for what we're going to do in the winter.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. It was really interesting.
You're welcome. Thank you. No worries.